So before blood transfusions must we match the blood antigen and antibody reactions. Donor blood and recipient blood group matching before blood transfusion is necessary. Blood groups if compatible, it means the blood group is matched, so that's why we can transfuse the blood. If incompatible, cannot be transfused. Blood group matching is necessary. So this is recipient blood allowed to clot, blood clot, and after clotting serum and clot are separated. So this is serum and that is blood. Recipient serum transfused into the donor serum. So presence of agglutination, blood cannot be transfused. No, cannot be transfused. Absence of agglutination, blood can be transfused. So in this table we are going to talk about donor and recipient. Just first of all, blood group O, that is universal donor. Blood group O is universal donor. It can donate blood O, blood group O, blood group A, blood group B, and blood group AB. Blood group A, donate blood group A and blood group AB. So blood group B is donate blood group B and AB, and blood group AB is donate blood group AB, but it is recipient also. So AB is a universal acceptor and O is universal donor. So O is universal donor. AB is the universal recipient. At the time of ABA blood group matching, RH blood group matching is also carried out. Before transfusion, RH blood group also matching. Why does RH blood group matching necessary for before blood transfusion? Because if RH positive blood transfuse RH negative person, it means the recipient by producing RH antibodies, and this leads to clumping of blood cells and may prove to be fatal. So this is RH incompatibility. RH antibodies are present in the recipient against the RH antigen. So agglutination of RBCs takes place and it's become fatal. Similarly, during pregnancy, if the mother is RH negative and the child is RH positive, some RH positive red blood cells of fetus may leak across placenta to mother's blood breakdown just before and at the birth. So RH negative mother's blood respond by producing RH antibodies. And in the case of erythroblastosis fetalis, RH positive first child not affected, because placenta easily distinguish between these two types of blood. But at the time of second child, RH positive second child is affected. So dear students, during the second pregnancy, if the child is again RH positive, so RH antibodies of the mother's blood diffuses into the fetal blood and destroy the fetal RBCs. Since the RH child suffers massive destruction of RBC, the immature nucleated RBCs called erythroblasts. gets into circulation. So disease is called erythroblastosis fetalis or hemolytic disease of the newborn, HDN. Short form is the HDN. It may be lead to the birth of premature or anemic child. The child suffers from jaundice due to excess of bilirubin produced as the destruction of RBCs. This may lead to brain damage also. So the blood of such a child is completely replaced by transfusion of healthy blood at the time of birth. So the disease erythroblastosis fetalis is medically treated or medically cured. So to destroy the formation of Rh antibodies so that the fetus develops normally. So how can it cure? It cure by administered of Rh negative mother of anti-Rh antibodies. Anti-Rh antibodies, and commercially these antibodies are called as Rogam. So just after first delivery, it's provided or it's administered just after the first delivery of a child. So thus Rh and ABO blood incompatibility easily checked by the checking of blood groups before agglutinations, before blood groups matching. So disease can be cured by this method.